Okay, so I could try and think of a flashy title for this or something about the fractal stuff, but instead I found this tone on the new FAS Buttery amp, and I just thought I'd share it with you. Feel free to dip into the Buy Me a Coffee folder if you want to check it out, or you'll be able to just build it from the on-screen steps that I'll show you on the actual device itself. So we've got an in here, and I'll show you the drive pedals first because they're fairly important. We've got a Timothy in the mid clipping position, gain at 5, the volume at 5.02, treble at 5, bass at 1.9. Then we got a Zen Master after that with the drive all the way up at 10, the voice down at 0, the tone at 6.2, and the level at 2.4. So that's a Zen drive and a Timmy. That's the main kind of lead tone. And if I press edit again, we go across to a FAS Buttery, and the settings here, I've got the drive at 5, the bright switch on. I think this was initially based on a Buddha Twin Master. I think I've not got any experience of that amp, but it's one of the early kind of boutique builders, Matchless, Buddha, these kind of companies, sort of 90s-ish maybe. Then we got a bass at 3.6, a mid control which I don't think is on the real amp at 5, and a treble at 6.9. That's all I've changed here. That the clean tone is kind of a really nice kind of snappy thing. If I press edit again, we get to the cab section. I'm using the Legacy Cab 103. This just seems to do a lot of what I like and none of what I don't, so I tend to stick with this one fairly often. I'm sure there's a Buddha Duo Master cab in there somewhere as well, but I didn't bother with that. And then all we got going on, we got our Nimbus Stratus. Settings that I changed though, the time I've taken down to 6.84 seconds and the mix down to 15.9. You could probably go a bit lower depending on your style of music, and add delay and reverb to taste, but scene 3 is the clean. Kind of on that edge of breakup if you dig in, and then scene 1 we add in, I think, the Zen Master. Really kind of, I don't know, buttery, soupy tone. And then 2, we kick on that Timmy. So that was all there is to it really, nothing fancy. We're just kicking on 2 gain stages in front of essentially a clean tone, and it's just an all-round, I think, great sounding little preset. I think we've got some new shortcuts now on the FM3, so you press A twice to get to the amp, cab, C, D I guess takes us to drive, nope, B takes us to drive, and then if you press it again it accidentally resets your thing. But anyway, some other cool things about firmware 5 that Leon Todd will go through. If you want to go check out his channel, he's, for me, the kind of fractal go-to guy. I just wanted to share this little tone here because I dug the way it sounds, so feel free to leave a comment if you've also found some settings that you like with the Buttery amp. And again, if you want to use the Buy Me a Coffee link, you can grab this tone, but it should be fairly easy to build it from your device itself, as I've gone through the steps there. The tone will also work for the FM9 and FX3, obviously, and we do have plenty of extra blocks and a bit of extra juice in case you wanted to do your own thing, you know, add your own modulation and stuff. So this preset will be called Tim Zen Butt, as in buttery, and And that's kind of all there was to it. Feel free to like and subscribe. And happy new firmware. Cheers.